turkey sauces, all that shit. And yes, turkey bacon is kind of trash. But my relationship with food today, is less about pleasure. Like it's fine. It
Yeah.
don't need to taste like it can't taste nasty. But I'm not eating for pleasure no more. I'm only eating to fuel my body to do what I
Mm,
needed to do out in the
mm.
world. So with that reassociation with food, it becomes easier to do something like eat turkey bacon occasionally. Because I'm not eating that shit every day. Nah, that shit over. But
Yeah, and no. I see what you're saying, but yeah, nah. But not getting off on the subject though. My point just is with that is like really the only time I ever heard about semen retention is before a fight or a basketball game or football game, something like that. It transitioned somewhere, but at the same time, AG saying the samurai thing, okay, yeah, but as far as it comes in the American culture, we only really heard of women really doing the abstinence. What's the other word they use?
don't say we, brother.
Celibacy
Just say
or
you.
celibate.
What's the other word they
Celibate.
use? Celibate.
Celibacy.
I mean,
Celibate.
I
Don't
mean,
say we,
I
brother.
mean
Just
that's
say
cool. That's cool. That we could say that, but I would need y'all to name me 20 guys that celibate y'all.
I don't know
Matter of
20
fact, I mean
niggas
just
really
make
be
it give me
you.
celibate.
10.
That's the
Hey,
big one.
this was fucked
Told
up.
you,
Which is
Kevin Gates.
the reason why this was fucked up, and this is the reason why I would suggest something like that. In terms of my personal life, I can't name you even five, but guess what else? I can't name you five niggas I know. I can't name you five niggas I know that got a Corvette. I can't name you five niggas I know that don't beat off, that don't fucking masturbate ever. I can't name, but just because a lot of niggas do some shit don't mean it's the best shit to do. Sometimes the best thing to do
A
is the
thousand.
thing that
I know
the
a
least
nigga got a
people do.
brand new Corvette and he ain't doing no semen retention ever.
See, so don't hear
So
my point as you got to do semen retention to get a Corvette. My point was just that sometimes exceptional people do exceptional things and can get exceptional results. That's all. Because how old is your friend that got a Corvette? My father just got his first Corvette yesterday. I took him to get it in mine, and he's 57, 56. I got one. I'm 31. Again, it's not like that's the end all be all of life because I don't. That shit not that important. The point was just I can't name you a large group of men that do exceptional things because I don't know them, which is why I be dolo. Because I'm gonna go do exceptional things. I'm not gonna do what everybody else doing. I moved to the beat of my own drum, so I can't name you a bunch of people that do shit because I just don't know them.
well, I mean that sounds well, but in the world I grew up in, I know exceptional men that never practice none of that, and they live exceptional lives, nice cars, nice homes, families, etc. I mean, so all I'm saying is this: like we talk about certain things, you talk about certain things so passionate, you make it sound like it's the only way. When in the
I
fact
never said
is
nothing like that.
more than one way to skin a cat. I mean, no, I mean the perception, the
I never said nothing
pushback.
about no.
Yeah, it gets there.
You'll never hear me say nothing about
It
no
doesn't.
hoes.
No, you
No,
never said. No, you never said that. You never said that. But you did just question, like, why not go without it?
that's a legitimate question,
If my
and it's
money
only for
good,
the thought
if my
experiment.
if
It's the
my
same
money
thought experiment for P. Because I know
right, so
niggas that
y'all
have
only
successful
so
lives that
really
ain't never did that shit too.
so okay so breaking down what y'all saying, that's y'all just own mental hurdles y'all do for yourselves. That's some self I don't even know what to call it. Thing that y'all do for yourselves, right, P?
Here,
What's the word?
here's what I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't disagree that it's a self thing, but I'm gonna carry myself with a certain level of self confidence and self respect, knowing I can do shit other niggas can't do.
Hey, Weezy,
What's the word, fool?
what year did it become cool to have a conversation with your friends about being abstinent or celibate?
We talking about strictly men or men and female? But either way it go, I
Strictly
still
men.
don't agree with it.
Strictly men.
Oh, I don't agree
When,
with that.
when would the conversation be? When did the conversation become cool though? Like, what year do you think? Like, I know it wasn't the '80s or the '90s, so.
It was never worry.
It's a weird
You heard what
framing.
Denzel
How
Washington
you
say?
how you
I got a left pocket and a right pocket, and I got a dick between both of those pockets. I'm using it.
framing the question is weird because what
It's not weird.
dictates
Don't do
if the
that.
conversation is cool or not? Especially when you're being vulnerable. Ain't shit
What
cool
do you mean?
about being
Hey,
vulnerable.
listen. I
It's
ain't
just a
want.
suggestion.
Listen.
Then
Pete.
it's a
You
lot of
capping
niggas
now.
who want
You
to fuck,
capping now.
but ain't fucking because they ain't got no motion. So a lot of niggas go without pussy and they don't have a name for what the fuck going on. So they got discipline routines. But then
I
you
can
got a lot of
understand
niggas
that.
who ain't never
Drought.
fucked and they do lame shit.
Drought is going
Once
on.
they get a lot of pussy, they do lame shit. And we see this as celebrities do this shit. Nick Cannon, Drake. I'm gonna stop there. There's no reason to make that many baby mamas. And you out here fucking on every nigga. You ain't got no bro code because you was a lame. You got some money, and now you don't know how to act. Both of them niggas definitely need to practice semen retention. Whether we agree with it or not, it's what they've been doing shows why niggas should believe in some shit like that. Our greatest asset killer is our own dick. Watch niggas go through hell and hot water and lose resources because I just had to fuck this goofy bitch. No one is bitch a goofy and a snitch. We started out
But
we
you
cool,
got
we having
niggas
fun.
out here
Now
that
it's
fuck a
an
lot of
NAD
bitches.
agreement.
But
It's a
but Pete.
prenup.
But then
All
you
of this
got
shit
niggas.
is
But
about dick coverage. The conversations about prenups, NAD agreements, all this shit comes from niggas trying to protect their dick. And what come with fucking pussy. That's a deeper bag of the
But prenups
conversation.
is
But just
about
for
is
the
about
regular Mo
protecting
and
your.
Joe, that's cool.
well, we know a bunch of.
But to say the conversation is uncool to have is crazy. You can't say a conversation is uncool to
I
have under that metric. Like when did it become cool? You
Or
talking
say
about
that it's
bisexual?
feminine.
When did it become cool for ass? Or get their ass
so
eaten by
Weezy.
a woman? That's the
So
type of
Weezy.
conversation. That's the type
They
of
don't want to keep it a bean.
sound
They
like we
don't want to
shouldn't be
keep it a
talking about
bean,
it at
Weezy.
all.
Hey, Weezy. They don't want to
So
keep
I
it a bean. They want to be the. They want to be the trend-setting
There's
brothers
no right or
that
wrong
they want to
answer to
be.
that
That's
question.
cool, right? Weezy. But when, like for real, like I'm in an early pause. When has it ever become cool for me to be like, yeah, hey y'all, I like getting my ass ate, and I come tell
never been.
y'all, what year was that?
That's a whole different
Never.
conversation, bro. You wow.
It ain't no whole different
No.
conversation.
Yes,
That
it
that
is.
No,
that
no.
abstinence shit is up there with that shit. That's
No,
when
it's
they
not.
talk about that shit. Hey, Weezy,
Going
No,
into
it's not.
details
when
about your
I
sexual
would
have
life
you
versus
ever?
never.
saying that you aren't having sex is two different things, bro.
I would never say that to a nigga.
Weezy,
Yeah, that shit wild, bro.
it was
Okay.
when was it? My
How many
cousin Weezy
times?
just said it was
How
never
many
cool
men
at
on
no
this
point
panel
in time
right now
ever.
answer this question? When's the last time you got some pussy?
As a
It's the
shouty,
same
when you
thing.
uncle joking with you,
I ain't really men don't really ask
Shit.
that question. Motherfuckers just be bragging.
Now you
that's
now
a
you
shorty question.
bullshit.
That's what you. That's what
Niggas
your
don't ask.
uncle say to you when you growing into puberty.
Maybe
Nah,
I just got anger
That was
issues
a
because
niggas
kid.
when
on the
I get
court,
to bugging up,
that
that'd be one of
nigga
the
was a
first
man.
questions niggas ask me.
Nigga out there shooting a horrible game at the gym. Niggas will say, boy, you need to get some pussy. When's the last time you got some pussy? We use a metric pussy as a metric because
That's
you ain't got
just
no shit going on. Because you ain't
right.
getting no
That's
pussy.
shit talking.
Those niggas is
That's just to
actually
get up on
niggas.
another man's skin.
And
That's
you
shit
just said
talking.
on the line,
I'm saying when does it ever
if you
become
think it's
cool,
astronomical
Weezy?
the
When
way
it ever
the
become
relationship
cool to be
is
like,
because you ugly.
hey Weezy,
So ugly niggas don't
hey
get
now
as much
Weezy,
pussy as other niggas. So niggas
hey
go
Pete,
abstinence by
hey
without their
Pete,
own consent against their will. I just told you it can't be
hey,
an
that's
epidemic
true.
loneliness of men.
That's true.
That means niggas ain't out here getting no pussy. Whether they agree with getting pussy and not and going without it or not. Niggas practicing it whether they want to or not. I'm telling you by default. Everybody don't got the same money, motion, and looks. So a lot of niggas don't even know how to approach women and shit because women don't get them no motherfucking play. So those niggas go without.
Yeah,
Now it's
That's what I was gonna
but
uncool
say
to
they
when
have
I
a
not
spoke about
talk.
conversation like
ordinary
this. It's
men.
But
crazy.
Pete, okay,
Niggas
okay,
should be
okay.
having
Stay
a
right there though.
conversation.
Stay right there. Hold on. Stay right there though. Stay right there though. But those men you talking about, they not coming out saying I'm going abstinent. They just saying, damn, it's a drought out here.
No, because they are actually ashamed of the fact that it's a drought, so they're not gonna talk about it. While a person,
Oh,
a man that's saying I'm going without, he's actually fake low key flexing because he's demonstrating I have the ability to choose whether or not I'm having sex.
so I'm saying we on a group chat, we on the group chat, and I come
Right.
out and say, hey guys, thinking about doing that abstinent thing, you know, going 3 months, no woman, you know. Like, when did that become cool, Weezy?
I mean, the way you forming it, it's not cool. But I like niggas was. I heard niggas say, "Be like, bro, I'm tired of these bitches right now. I ain't finna fuck with them for a minute."
Wheezy, why is
I
the way
heard.
he
I
just
heard it.
why is the way he just
Man,
said that not
that be
cool?
cap. And that be
Why is
cap.
the way he just if he come in the group chat tomorrow and say, all right, y'all, I had a change of heart, I'm gonna go absent for a while. Why is that not cool?
Well, it's not
Now,
cool
now
if he
what you
just. He
know what
don't
you
say
doing
abstinent. Nah, a
when
nigga ain't
you
gonna
say
say it
shit
like
like
that. I'm
that.
like,
You
it's
supporting
wordplay. It's all about wordplay.
the statement.
For me, it's
Also,
about the message.
you
I don't care about
indirectly
which
supporting the
version.
statement that men will fuck anything. You
I
indirectly
that no,
supporting
I'm
the
not.
statement that
No,
women
I'm
say
not.
men
There
will
you
fuck
go with that
anything.
feminine shit. There
Because
you go with that
niggas can't
feminine
women
shit.
say
There
it's
you go
not
with that
cool
feminine
for them
shit.
to go without sex or even discuss trying to do so.
I like. I see what
Get
y'all
the
both
fuck out of
saying,
these
but I get
validation
what
for
Dre saying.
coolness to talk about anything.
Hey, Weezy. Okay, let me ask you this question.
No,
Weezy. We,
hold on. I get where both of y'all coming from,
It's
and I
not men.
feel both directions. It just what it is. I think also is the wordplay.
pause.
Man ain't gonna say abstinence, even though that's when you talking to your niggas. Yeah, you might have that with an intellectual conversation with a chick or some shit. Cool, whatever. But for the most part, niggas they be like, "Hey, I'm gonna practice abstinence." I'm gonna be like, I ain't fuck with these bitches for a minute. They get on my nerve.
I thank God I got the friends I got. 'Cause
Or I ain't smashed
I
nothing
would
in a
say, hey,
minute.
bro, I'm
We say
feeling
it different ways. We just
something.
don't discuss it as a thing to do.
Hey,
That shit
Weezy.
happened
Hey,
by it
Weezy. Now
don't
tell me
that's
if
what I'm
this is.
saying. It happened
Hey,
by
Weezy.
accident. Like
Yeah.
Hey, Weezy. When this became cool, I'd be like, hey,
What?
Weezy. Hey, man. You know, you kind of slipping on your money, man. You ain't really. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really been balling how you normally be balling. I think you should take a couple months off from fucking. And you know what I'm saying? That'll really help you get your money in order.
I'll probably say you need to leave these bitches alone for a minute. You slipping. You
So
jagging up too much bread.
it's cool when you say it like that.
That's more digestible to the average dude. It just mostly is if he talking about feminine wordplay, that's what it sounds like. Not every man set up to have
No,
that
bro.
type of conversation
He's talking
with a
about the
dude.
message. He's not talking
Yeah,
about
the
the
match
word.
is the same.
The
It's sa-
conversation itself.
I mean, yeah, the conversation itself. At the end of the day, I wouldn't do it. I just be like I ain't fuck with these bitches right now. That's just how I talk. You don't go sell a fucking old school to Chevy or a dealership. You're not gonna get anything for it. So it just depends on what's your audience. You know what to sell to. You'll
yeah,
sell
I
your
don't. I
yeah,
motherfucking
don't. I
car on
yeah.
wouldn't
Facebook
Nobody
speak to that.
talks like
Marketplace.
a textbook. I'm going out on the porch for a little while, guys. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I
Nobody
mean,
says
seed
shit like that.
retention. When
I get what you're
okay,
saying.
let's go with the term. Let's go with the term. Let's go with
Okay.
the term that was being used. Seed retention.
Yeah,
You really said
yeah.
semen retention, but
Semen.
same
I'm
thing.
sorry. I'm sorry. So, you know what I mean.
But they call it
Yes.
that too, same thing. But still, okay. So what's so bad about that terminology?
Y'all pretend like it's brand. Like y'all pretend like it's not
No wrong
a
with it. It just
nuance.
depends on the audience you're talking to.
Y'all pretend like it's not a nuance.
And then
Because to
anything.
me, it's not. To me, it's not no
You one
nuance. Like
person. So to you, that's one person. What does that mean to the world? What does that mean to us?
I can say the same thing to you,
So
bro.
that goes. So that
You seem to speak as if you speak for the world, and we only speak for ourselves.
where the
Even with,
so speak for the
if
world then. So speak for the
I'm
world
not
then.
saying I'm speaking for
So
the
then
world.
speak for
I'm
the
saying
world.
I'm
When
pointing
was
out
it
your
cool to be in the
inconsistency, bro.
barbershop? Where tell me what year would it be cool for me to go in the barbershop and be like, hey y'all, I'm about to practice seed retention, y'all, at the barbershop.
First of
What
all,
year?
if you have social awareness, it's fucking weird to just pop out and say, "Hey guys, anything."
Come on, man. Okay,
However
however
Yeah,
you
but
wanna dress
that's
up the
how
conversation.
conversations
we
work.
have
Okay,
to have
however
the
you like to dress up the
conversation come
conversation.
up.
That's cool. However you want to dress it up. What year was it cool to come out and talk about that at all?
All my life,
Whatever you want it to be cool.
Weezy,
I was
It's
born in
cool.
1995, so that's my.
What was your question, bro?
No.
What year was it cool
No,
to
no, no.
speak
The
on
other nigga, the other nigga
C
was gonna say
retention?
something. They called my name. What was your question?
I think he having
Somebody call
connection
him.
issues.
No, I don't think. No, I'll call your name. I
Oh,
said,
that was you. Oh, my bad.
what year for you was it cool? You been in the barbershop and you talking, and y'all you talk how you normally talk. And you bring up C retention. What year was that? Upset?
It's
Was it
barbershop talk. It
approved?
was no year.
Okay.
That's what I said. It depends on the target audience of how you choose your words. It might not. Some people, that word might not be an issue for someone, but you're just not gonna just use that word around any and everybody. It's not acceptable, but like everybody, like Mastercard is only accepted in certain places. Visa is accepted everywhere.
Weezy, I gotta make sure I clear this up because you joined the conversation late. Dre
Yeah,
has not been making an argument about how one says it. He's making an argument about talking about it in general. Regardless of
I'm
how
saying the
it's said,
rise in
he's saying
femininity.
it's weird or feminine. That you right? That's how you. He's saying it's feminine in general to have discussions with your friends about abstaining from sex. He's not talking about the delivery, bro. He's talking about the message.
Mhm.
I don't care about the delivery.
All
To
you can
me, the
put
message
all
not
that's in
weird.
there though. All of that is involved.
So how is that feminine? Based on what metrics of
He
femininity and
he
masculinity?
just said he
Your
just said
assessment.
it was
That's
a
your
feminine.
judgment.
He said it's a feminine. Weezy just said 5 minutes ago it was a feminine approach.
it is to me. Not
So
to
so
not not
define.
not when I'm
So
talking
then
to my
fine.
niggas
I don't
as
have to
feminine
ask you, Jay.
approach.
What's feminine? Explain that.
Men
First of
don't
all, like
talk like that.
right, exactly. If I'm talking to my dudes, I'm hollering at my niggas straight up like I'm talking to you. I'm using like N words, whatever, verbal
No,
slang.
we're not talking about the words. Get off the words.
But that's my
The
point.
Certain
It's
subjects.
a feminine
Certain subjects.
organization, bro. It's plain and simple. Men is not finna say that.
how? I'm asking you
Straight
how.
niggas ain't
Don't
finna do that.
answer. Explain how it's feminine.
So
Give me the
Kevin Gates not
mechanics.
straight.
The origins of it breeds in femininity. Men didn't
How?
engage in those
You're just repeating
conversations.
the
How you
answer.
know
Tell
that
me
if you
how.
never heard of it?
What do you mean?
How? I'm saying, tell me how. You
How
keep
do you
saying
know
Examples
it's
would
that
be the
that's
men
feminine.
not
before
femininity?
me didn't
If you
engage in those
never heard it in
conversations.
being cool in the first place, you said you never heard of it, but you know it comes from a feminine
I didn't
organization
say
or
I never heard of it.
line
I
of
didn't say
thinking.
I never heard of it. I
And
didn't
let's
say
say
I
for the
never
sake
heard
of
of it.
the conversation, it is a feminine line of thinking. I don't care. I don't care how people receive the
You talking about
message.
what you
I
care
don't
about,
need
making it personal.
validation or
You talking
care
about
for
what you don't
if
care
I'm going
about.
to express myself and talk about something, that's what I will do. I don't care how it's judged. I'm going to talk
I
about semen
reject the notion,
retention. Niggas
and
should
that shit
That
is
doesn't
cap.
matter. That
agree.
doesn't
I
That's
agree.
matter.
I
cool.
mean,
I'm not
it,
here to sway you.
you speak how you
I'm not
feel.
here
Yeah,
to
100%.
tell
I
you
agree with
it's
that.
feminine. I'm,
But that
I'm
doesn't matter,
cool with
P.
whatever you think about it.
That
It
doesn't
don't
matter though.
matter. The conversation is a
I mean,
conversation. If
true.
Because you
it
need two
came
people
from
to have a
feminine, that's
conversation.
cool with me.
So you could not care and I could walk
All you
off or
gotta
hang
do
up.
is exit AP. That's not something I feel like niggas should discuss. Cool. I
Okay, so
think that
when
you
did it become
immature.
cool?
That's it don't
I
matter.
think it. I think
Why
it's
does it need to be
gay to
cool to
say
be
it's
talked
feminine. That's
about?
kind of gay.
It's a lot of
Okay,
shit that ain't
okay.
cool that
That's
needs to be
that's
talked about. I don't wait for validation of coolness or not. That's like, well, they ain't say it was cool yet. So you need permission, nigga, to have a conversation about any circumstance or concept? That's crazy. You do that.
Okay,
And
I'm
so
not
see,
waiting on
so
shit.
now hold on,
If
hold on,
it need to be
hold on.
said,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
make
say
one.
it.
Let me make a point.
Whether you
Let me make a
accept it
point.
or
Now
agree with it or
we
not,
talking about
cool with
masculine and
me.
feminine,
I ain't
right?
asking nobody to accept shit, but I'm gonna say it. That's the type of nigga I am.
Look, check it
I
out.
don't give a fuck about cool,
We,
feminine.
we,
Those are words people use to pivot you off your motherfucking conviction. I'm convicted in what I'm saying,
we,
regardless of
we
how
talking
it's
about masculine
accepted.
and feminine. Hold
I'm
on, P.
applying.
Hold
So
on,
why would
P.
I even care to
Hold on, P.
let that sway me of my opinion or my perspective? I'm not going
Hold on,
for it.
P. Cause look,
You can say how you
I
want
got
to
a
feel
really
about it.
good point
It's
for him.
cool. You don't fuck with it. It's cool.
We talking about masculine and
It ain't
feminine.
normal. I'm
We
weird.
talking about
That's
masculine and
cool.
feminine.
I'm 100% cool
We
with
talking
what
about
I say and
masculine and
do.
feminine,
all
bro.
right, P.
But
Okay,
for right
okay, P. All
now,
right,
I ain't dating nobody to rock with.
all
He
right.
must not be able to hear us. P, hold on. So look, we talking about masculine and feminine, right? But this whole premise of this conversation is about what's acceptable and what's not. So I'm not going to give y'all a real good evolutionary psychology lesson about masculine and feminine. It is the feminine that is based in group consensus and looks to be agreed upon. It is the masculine that sets its own standard and leads. So we were talking about how the conversation is feminine. No, it's feminine to follow. It's feminine to only do things because that's what the group is doing. That's feminine, literally. Like by definition, how we came up psychologically, how we evolved as humans. That's literally feminine to go off group consensus. So now y'all want to say one thing's feminine, tell me how versus just saying it's feminine. Because I just told y'all how we evolved psychologically. You can Google it. The woman evolved consensus.
You is not gonna say we feminine for following our own man law that we
You,
agreed
you
to
you
follow.
missed the part where I just gave you science. I'm not talking
No,
about
you
my
all
opinion
that.
right
So I
now.
just wrapped all your science up.
I'm not
You
talking about
not
my
gonna say
opinion
we
right now, bro.
feminine. I just wrapped it up.
If you're going off
Hit
group
me again.
consensus,
Hit me
yes,
again.
that's feminine.
Hit me
To go
again.
off group
No,
consensus is
hear
feminine,
it again.
bro. Are
No.
you a leader or not?
If we agree that certain things is off limits as men, and we agree to that, and that's the man law, you're not gonna say we feminine for following our man law. That's insane.
Yes, I am gonna say
No,
that's
you're not.
feminine because y'all
Well,
going off
you.
group
I mean, you're
consensus.
wasting your
Speak to
time.
all men
You're
and
wasting your
that's
time.
an agreement or a man law.
No, it's
Where did you read
so
that that's a man
the
law?
crazy
Or
part
that's
is y'all
an
trying to
agreement that
argue with
niggas
me.
agree.
Y'all.
It's
So
just not
let me just
talked
ask you
about
this
enough.
question. Let me just ask y'all this question. So you tell me is no conversation with men that is off limits.
Who the fuck said
Yeah, it
that?
is.
I'm
You
okay.
talk
I'm
about
I asked you a
his wife
question. I ain't asked you who said what.
and
Who answer the
You
question?
just
disrespect.
said so. You're saying
Answer the question. It's a
that's
yes
an
or no.
assumptive question.
Is it?
No,
Is
I'm
it?
not saying that.
Okay. So I gotta know what are y'all off limit questions? What are y'all off limit topics for men?
Talking about what goes on in the bedroom. To me, that's weird. I don't want to hear about how you bent the girl over and did whatever the fuck else you did. I don't give a fuck. That's kind of gay to me. I don't want to hear about you fucking bitches.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. P, what's an off limit conversation to have with men?
I would say anything that I would just say disrespect. Anything that would make a man feel like they want to fight you about it. Talking about their children or their parents in a way, or people who I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the man. A lot of that's a strange question to ask in this day and
I
age because everybody's comfortable about talking about any fucking thing. You're trying to get this consensus as if this is a boundary, and it's not. We discussing sex
it's
and
no
with going with or
consensus.
without
Me and my
sex,
cousin, me and my
and you feel
I got my
antagonized
cousin his
by it.
back up.
So you're trying to build this man versus woman and the conversations we should have. I don't get your metric.
P P P. And that's
Uh,
I
what I'm
get the
saying is the
question
problem.
like,
That's what I'm
what is
saying
it?
was the problem
This
right now.
depends on the man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is the problem right now. We got so comfortable with certain ideologies that we don't realize that it's just not man law. Like, and I've had several situations where like not even just words, but actions men have did like, bro, you don't do that in front of the guys.
so can you point me to
So what
the
about semen
document where I can read
retention
this man law?
crosses that
It's no
boundary?
doctrine, it's man law. A man should have told you it.
So where did they get it from?
A man,
And then where did they get it from?
a man.
So if everything that I'm telling you came from a man,
You
then
sound like Bud
how
from
can
the
we
Cosby
determine
Show
whether or
right
not
now,
it's
bro.
legitimate man law or not?
Listen,
How
it's
can we
man,
determine? No, answer my question. Don't
you,
listen. How can we determine
it's
what's legitimate man law
history.
or
It's
not?
history.
That's not answering my question,
It
Dre.
is to answer your question.
You
You
just
think that
told me that your line of answering is that everything it came from a man, and that's the only way that we can use to litmus test what is or isn't man law. So I'm asking you, answer as an intellectual, please, or at least attempt to. If it's only based on it came from a man, and if everything that I'm talking about came from a man, how can we discern what is or is not man law? Because it sounds like a bunch of fucking opinions.
history. How do you know that? How do you know what? Show me what literature do you need to read to say not to put on a dress?
They wear dresses in other
What
cultures.
literature?
Man,
No, I don't want to hear that ramble shamble shit. We in America. We in Chicago to be exact. What fucking piece of literature do you have to tell you not to put on a fucking dress?
I don't have one.
That
I'm
so
not
boom.
disagreeing with
So
you.
what I'm saying. So what? So you
That
so
doesn't
it's
answer my
somebody.
question.
So how do you know? So how do you know not to wear a fucking dress?
Because a man told me.
And who told him?
A man.
Okay, so you see
You
the
you
same
think
shit
we're
I'm saying.
disagreeing? We're not disagreeing about
Okay,
that part. I'm
so
asking
boom.
you.
So where is your argument at?
You didn't answer my question. I said, so if everything that I'm talking about that you don't agree is man law came from a man, how can we determine what is or is not? That's a very simple question. You have yet to answer it.
History.
What history, Dre?
What history do you have to not wear a dress?
The history that
What
where
this
dresses
got to do
came
with
from.
semen
Because
retention?
we can look at no, hold on, Pete. Because we can
Saying
look
that
at the
semen
history of dresses,
retention is not a
where they
conversation men
originated.
should
We
have.
can see where they originated, who started wearing them first. We can see that. That's something you can Google. It's Googleable. So I like this example. Let's stay right here. It's Googleable. So because we can Google that, that's real history. So now back to the question I just asked you. Because everything I'm talking about came from a man, bro. I was raised with my dad in the house. Me and my dad have a good relationship. So ain't nothing I'm talking about came from no women.
Same.
I say let's take
Brother,
ego out. Let's take ego out of it, man. Let's take ego out of it.
it's not ego. I'm asking you a question based on math, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying. So again, with the dresses, because I like that example, we can Google right now the history of dresses. We can see where the first one came from, who wore it, what it represented. There's a whole literature on dresses. So to your point, there is a history to reference about how dresses are for women. What we're talking about, what I'm asking you, because what I'm asking you, you can't point me to an example like dresses, because again, that's your example. It's a good example. You cannot point me to where the things I'm saying don't come from men. So how can we discern what is or is not man law?
Hey, you just wasting time making more of an argument. You know
That's
damn
when I answer
well.
my
You know damn.
question.
Hold on. You
How?
know damn well
A
nobody
woman gonna
on this
talk about
panel
semen
read
retention
a
if she ain't
fucking.
got
You
semen.
know. Hey. Hold on. I'm talking. I'm giving your answer.
No, you're not.
Let me finish. You know damn well ain't name four of us read a fucking article on why not to wear a dress, and that's why we don't wear dresses. That's not bullshit me.
That's not what I
That's
just
not
said.